Okay.
Okay, welcome. Here we have Zoom where we're gonna try to explain you how to start this new business, because Jeunesse, it's a business. Somebody thinks that being in a company of network marketing can be a hobby, can be something that you do like for fun. Okay, it can be something that you can do for fun, but if you do it for fun, you will not make it for money. I mean, doing things for fun doesn't bring money. Doing things as a work brings money. Network, it means build a team, a net, working. So you have to work on it. Of course, if you have another work and you do Jeunesse like a second work, it will take more time maybe. It's depend all from how much time you will dedicate to this work, okay? There are 5 steps, very simple 5 steps to do when you enter in Jeunesse. Entering, it's the first step, okay? Try the product. Even if you are not a person interested in selling product, but just making a team, you have to try product. You have to try product because just when you try product, you know that the product are working. And try product, it means that you can try product by yourself. You can ask to your family or to somebody that has some problem to try the product, because maybe you don't need to try Monavi Active because you don't have strong pain. Monavi Active, you can take it also if you don't have a strong pain, because it helps you not to have pain. But of course, if you give Monavi to somebody that have pain, you will see that the pain gonna go away. So you will see how Monavi works. If you have friends that go to the gym and need to take Zen Fit, you can ask them to try, please, Zen Fit. So the best is to try the product, you by yourself, and to ask to your friend and to your parents to try the product, okay? You can decide to give the product for free. You can decide to sell them the product at the same price you pay, or to sell the product at the normal price. But make people try the product. When they try the product, when you try the product, when you see the effect of the product on them and on you, you're gonna see that the product work. And it will be easier for you to find people for your team that will sell product and will do the same of you. Find other people to make the team bigger and to sell the product. So try the product is the first things. The first is entering in Jeunesse. The second is try the product. The third thing is start immediately the smart delivery for a lot of reasons, especially because if you do the smart delivery, you are sure that you make the 60 CV every month, so that you're gonna stay active. What it means staying active. When you do a team, you get point for your team, from your team, okay? Every time they sell a product or they use a product, you get points. And these points are money. At the end of the month, the point that you didn't transform in money, because every 900 of points will become a cycle, how you call it in English, so $35, you know? Every time that people under you sell or use 15 serum, we do the example with the serum because the serum is 60 CV. So 15 serum, it's 900 CV. When you do say 900 CV, you get $35. But at the end of the month, if you have some CV left on one of your legs, that CV will be erased, okay? So you will have 0, and you will start again from 0. If you are active, so if you make 60 CV every month, you will never lose what you left from the month, okay? Another reason why for the smart delivery is that it's important you get product every month, because you know it's like it's a psychological question. If you know that every month you have a box coming in your house with some product, you keep in this box the product for you, but also the product that somebody asked from you, okay? Like you have a friend that say, oh, I want to try the serum, but I'm not able to buy online. Can you order this for me? Okay, you know that you have your box every month coming. So in your mind, if you know that your box is coming on the 25th of the month, because you enter in Jeunesse on the 25th of the month, because the day in which your box arrives it's the day in which you enter in Jeunesse. So if you enter in Jeunesse the 10th of January, every 10th of the month, the box will arrive to you, okay? If you know that every month, in that day, you have a box coming, you hurry. You go to your friend and you say, anybody needs something? Because I make an ordering for me. I make an order for me. I have a big box coming. You need something? You need something? Okay, so you have a schedule. Every month, you have a box coming. You don't lose your CV and you have your new product coming. And when you have product coming, you go hurry, okay? Fourth step is executive, okay? You have to become executive, because till you don't become executive, you don't get money from your team, okay? So when you are not executive, you get money only by yourself, selling, selling, and selling. If you have people under you, that can be people that you describe, or people that somebody up put under you, because sometimes it arrives from upstairs, somebody, okay? If they make CV and you are not executive, you cannot transform that CV on money, okay? To become executive, it means to find a person on your left legs and a person on your right legs, and they have to make minimum 100 CV. But this is about what they will buy when they will enter in Jeunesse. And I know you know that it's not a question of money. It's not a question that, of course, if you involve somebody with a big package, you get money immediately, you get a bonus. This is important for sure. If you scribe somebody with an ambassador, you get $250. But you don't have to think about only about the money. You have to think about that if they enter in Jeunesse with a lot of product, it will happen what I tell you before. They will start to use a lot of product, they will start to try a lot of product, and they will see faster how the product works. So you get two things. You get that the people that enter with you in your team, they have product, they start to use product, they will see how much the product is important, and you will get money, okay? So of course, when somebody will enter under you, they have to make 100 point, 100 CV. So I always call point because we call punti, 100 CV, okay? To become an executive, you have to make them entering with minimum 100 points. So this is important, 100 points, because if you involve two persons but they don't make 100 points, you will not become executive. So the fifth step to do is to become rising star. You know what it means, rising star? Have you never heard about these words?
To become executive in 2 weeks, yes.
Rising star.
2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah,
because I mean, Valeria, it's new, maybe they don't know. Okay, so become rising star, I explain after you make me the question, if you have any question. Become rising star is to involve two persons, and so you become an executive, and then help these two persons to become executive like you. When you have two persons, in your team and they both become executive, you become a rising star. Why this is important? Because this is the fundamental of the duplication. If you involve a lot of persons, but they don't get duplicated, so they don't become executive, this is not duplication. This is your duplication, but you don't have them to start to duplicate themselves, okay? So this is the question, this is the meaning of the duplication. You ask to Valeria to enter in your team, you ask to Irina to enter in your team, and you have two persons and you are executive. But then what you have to do is to explain to Valeria and Irina why it's important to become executive. Because just when you become executive, you can start to make money from your team.
Barbara?
Sì.
Scusami, spiega però a lei che lei non può più diventare, adesso non diventerà più Rising Star.
Yes, ma allora...
Perché lei adesso non ha chiara sta cosa, quindi magari...
No. Allora, the meaning of Rising Star is not to get the pin Rising Star, even if you have already your team. The meaning of Rising Star is not I want one executive on my right and one executive on my left. Nobody will give you a bonus. Nobody will give you money if you make Rising Star. Rising Star is a question of mind. The question of mind is a problem of mind. You need to understand that in this work, what is important is to help people under you to duplicate. Okay, Rising Star is just, you know why we arrived to this concept of Rising Star? Because of Daniel. Daniel was in Las Vegas, if I remember well. Daniel was in Las Vegas, and he spoke with
Eric Worre.
With Eric Worre, and Eric Worre gave a look at his team, and he saw that in the team of Daniel, there were a lot of people that get duplicated, of course, but there were also a lot of people alone, okay? So people that enter in his team, but not his direct line, okay? Not his direct line. People that enter in the team, maybe his second, third, fourth, fifth line, okay? But they didn't get duplicated. So what he explained to Daniel is the important things is to explain to everybody so that everybody could explain to everybody and everybody will know this concept, that when you ask to somebody, when you involve somebody in your team, what you have to explain them is that the most important things is to explain to them all the things that you did. So the fourth fourth step are for you. Okay, you enter, you try product, you put the smart delivery, and you become an executive. When you arrive to be an executive, you have to go back to the people that you involve and explain them how to do this fourth step. Because making all the step till Sapphire is to make executive. When you have 4 executive, you are Jada. When you make 8 executive, you are Pearl. When you make 12 executive, you are Sapphire. So you can call this the fabric of executive, the executive builder
Factory.
Okay? So till Sapphire is just a question of executive. So if you involve somebody and that person will not become an executive, you won't grow. And they won't get money because till they don't get executive, they won't get money from their team. They can get money only selling. Okay, so these are the 4 steps. And the most important things to understand is what Daniel explained last time he came, how to become an executive. Of course, if you stay home, if you don't call anybody, if you don't make contact, if you don't speak with anybody, you won't become an executive. To become an executive, you have to speak. You have to speak about the business and you have to speak about the product, okay? Because most of the people start to build a business in Jeunesse starting from the product. Like me, I was in love with the product. I was not thinking to do Jeunesse as a business. I just tried some product. I pay the product as a client. I started paying product as a client because I was not confident with network marketing. You know? And in Italy, we don't believe at the beginning in network marketing. It's something very new for us. So I started to try the product. And after 20 days, a lot of friends of mine, they know that I hate injection. I'm afraid about injection. So they start asking me what it did to your skin. I'm almost 49 and my skin turned over. Like after 20 days, it was much better. Now, after 2 years, my skin completely changed. So they start to ask, I want to use what you did. Because I was saying, I'm just using some cream. And they say, no, it's not possible. You're not using cream. You need some vitamins. I say, no, trust me. I hate injection. I'm afraid about that. So they say, okay, if it's just cream, I want your cream. I want to use the product that you do. So there, I start from there to understand that maybe Jeunesse for me could be not just a product that I bought, but a business. So a lot of people start from the product. So speak about the product, speak about the business. The best that Daniel explained to us last time is to make 2 contacts a day. What it means that to one person you can speak about the product and to one person you can speak about the business, or to both of them about the business, or to both of them about the product, but 2 contacts every day. I know it can sound like 2 contacts. I can do 10 contacts. Okay, be careful. 2 contacts every day. Okay, it means that every day for 2 years you have to speak about Jeunesse to 2 persons, but every day. It means that if one day you make a meeting and you speak to 10 persons, it's not that the day after you are okay because you speak about Jeunesse to 10 persons the day before. Okay, every day 2, every day 2, every day 2, every day 2. It means 365 days in a year. It means almost 700 contacts. Okay.
More. Yeah.
Yeah, more. I say almost to make a... Ok, 365 per 2 sono più di 700 contatti.
630.
Let's make 700 to remember about this, okay? So when you speak with 10 persons, normally 1 enter, okay? These are the statistics. If you speak with 10 persons, 1 decide to enter in Jeunesse, okay? So when this person enter, then you have to be concentrated on this person and explain to him about the 4 step. So when they say that network marketing is a game, it's not a game, because when you go on and on and on, you will have to make follow up to the one that enter and go on making 2 contacts every day. So maybe there will arrive a point in which you have 10 person new that enter in the last, allora, if in 1 month you make 2 contacts every day, you have 60, okay, contact, and in 60 contacts, 6 person enter, right? Every 10 contact, 1 enter. So in 1 month, you have 6 person new. So you have to make every day the follow up from the 2nd month. Every day you have to make the follow up to this 6 person and go on to make contact to new person, to new person, okay? So that's why it means work and it's not a hobby. Because if you don't know anything, of course you don't work. If you don't involve new person, you don't have follow up to do. Yes, you can start going on speaking about Jeunesse when you're at the bar like this. But if you start working and you involve new person, it's a work. But if you work hard in Jeunesse, you make much more money than any other works in the world. Okay? So these are the important things. And last things I want to tell you, then I will give the word to Dudu who wants to speak, is that there are 2 ways to make money in Jeunesse, okay? The first way is selling products, and the second way is making a team. Of course, reaching money from making a team, it's not so fast, okay? I told you before, to get $35, almost $35 from the people of your team, you have to wait them to sell or to buy for themselves 15 serum, okay? 15 serum, 60 CV for serum is 900 points. If you sell 1 serum by yourself, you get the same money, almost the same money, okay? I say almost, it's not the same, but almost the same money. So you see, if you sell by yourself, you get $35 with 1 serum. If you wait to get the money from your team, you get $35 from 15 serum. This is what it means, that if you're able to sell, you have to do both things together. So you have to get money from selling product, and you have to get money from building your team. Building your team, I explained to you. Making money from selling the product, or you speak about the product, as a lot of time I do. So people are, I give them my enthusiasm. They see my skin, they just enter in my website and they buy. But another way that we start to do in Italy since last year is to organize spa. beauty moment in your house, beauty moment in an office, beauty moment in a location. I don't know how do you call the spa, but let's call spa, okay? This is incredible because helps you to sell product and to make new contact, because a lot of time people that start using product, as I told you before, they become prospects. Making spa, it's very easy. I did it last week for 4 journalists, friend of mine. I invite them in my house for an aperitif. I told them to come with not makeup, or if they come with makeup, I help them to take it off with cleanser. Be careful with cleanser because some skin are very delicate, so maybe if you use too much cleanser they become red, so give them something to take off the makeup. Then you give a little of serum. I bought the small package of serum. I use that normally because it costs less, of course. I put it on the table to everybody. I put one of the daily tests of serum on the table. Then I make them try the lifting mask, okay? Because the hydrating mask is more expensive to use and to use it like a present and to give it like a present to them, okay? So I use the lifting mask. With one mask you can do 11 masks. So I make the lifting mask to them. I give them a mirror. I give them to try some other product when I explain to them the product, because normally the lifting mask you have to keep it on for 20 minutes, okay? In that 20 minutes I have my computer on. I put the slide of the other product. I speak about Nahara and I give them Nahara to taste, a small glass, you know. I speak to them about Nivo and I give them Nivo to taste. I speak them about the antioxidant, so about Reserve, and I give them Reserve to try. And then I speak about the other product and what I have home, and I always have everything at home. I let them ask the taste, the taste. I give them the things cold from the frigo that it's better. And then when they take off the mask, I gave them normally the body, the cream, or the daily cream or the night cream, but I also make them try the body one. And then I tell them, if you need any product, I have something, I have it here because I always keep things for me. Or if you want, you can make an order from the website. And I make the order now together, because if they go home then they forget the name of the product, but you can give them a brochure with the product. But normally I make the order just after the spa, okay? We are there with a prosecco, a glass of wine, eating. I normally buy some fruit to give them, because you know in all our products we have the red fruit, so I buy fraise, I buy strawberry, I buy some of this fruit, and I buy chocolate. Chocolate brings people to buy, okay? When you make people eating chocolate, they feel like buying. It's something that makes you happy. You know, when you're happy, you buy. So you make spa, and it's a nice moment, because I used to do it with friends that I don't see since a lot of time. I call them and I say, oh, we don't see each other since a lot. Why don't you come in my house? I will make you try some of this new product of this company where I work from. And it's funny. It's funny. You start you start the first half an hour, you don't do anything. You just speak and you make confidence. This is what you have to make always. The old contact, cold contact, because maybe they were hot contact, but you don't see them since a lot. So you have to put them back to a hot contact, okay? Or, hey.
Scusami, chiediamo un attimo a loro che metodo, al di là cioè del vedere la persona e incontrarla, se hanno qualche, se si incontrano.
Sì, ma Mari, adesso sto registrando, prima finiamo, poi alla fine facciamo tutta la parte di chiacchiera che magari non registriamo. So when you make new contact, like you enter in a shop and you don't know the person of the shop, but you start to speak with them, you know, like they say, oh, but they ask to you, what work you do? I always see you here in the morning, you know, you don't have a work, you don't have an office. You say, yes, I have a work, but I'm free to work when I want, you know. So, but don't explain immediately what you do. Start to build a new relation, okay? you start to put confidence in a new relation. Then when they will be confident with you, you can start to speak about business. This only about new contact or old contact that you don't see since a lot, so they are not friends of you anymore. Okay, this is the most important things I think that somebody has to know. And so who has to speak now? Dudu?
It's okay.
Dudu.
So, hello,
Emanuele, sorry.
Emanuele, hello.
Dudu.
So, yes, it's me. Hello. So, girls, Barbara was great in explaining you what are the basic and what it should be taught every time somebody step in. First day, you need to go and take them and say, okay, now you agreed with me to join Jeunesse. You agreed with me that you want to do the new career as an entrepreneur. I will explain you the rules, because you cannot play a game if you cannot win a game if you don't know the rules. Okay, there's no way. So the basic thing is to follow the first 5 steps, as Barbara said, and then make them understand the 2 way to approach the business. The first way, sharing the product, is available to anyone. Anyone is capable to share the product. It's just a question. You test it on yourself, and then you go around and say how amazing is the product and what kind of benefit you felt. The second part, that is the network marketing, that's a little bit more difficult, because it's of course more technical, and this is something that requires work and requires time. So basically, people should start and share the product automatically, boom. But in the same time, you girls should start having them to work right away also on the network, because they will get used and duplicate what you do to them. So if you expect them to take their time, to go and relax, not do many things, these people will take their time, relax, and not do much. You need to put them right away to work with you and teach them how to do the contact. You need to teach them how rules of Jeunesse, use a J office, and be sure they get all this information, so that at the same time they can go recruit other people. You help them going to talk with them, and you have them recruiting them. Once they are in, you help them growing them up, because the real business here is to create independent distributor that once they understand from you how is the business, how to teach the things, how to run everything, they will not ask you nothing anymore, because they will be independent and they will be able to duplicate and to teach to other people without your intervention. As I said before, in this job, there is no money investment is very small. Our money is time. So basically, if I can duplicate people, and if I can put them at the level where they become senior and understand the business, show the product, be able to do presentation, I will be able to go and focus on other people. And the goal here is to get more people trained, more people on the run, so that everybody can go and spread the news. And your downline will grow not mathematically, but geometrically. So 2 people will bring 8 people, not 4. And 8 people will go to 64 people. This is basic to start with this at the start, because you won't be able to give a rhythm if you start people slow. They will never go fast. There's no way. Another thing that is very important is motivation. Okay, everybody joining network marketing, most of them, they don't know what network marketing is. Okay, so a networker is also a mentor. Is somebody that stay close to the line and understand that at the start people have difficulties. They have a lot of difficulties because they don't understand really the business. They don't have big experience. in terms of how to approach people. People are different. Some women favor the product, men favor the business. So basically, what you need to understand is that you cannot have one only approach to everyone. You need to have a different approach, differently from who you speak to. If someone new start a business and go on his own, he will take a no, 1 no, 2 no, 3 no, and the 4 no, he give up. So it's important that you say, please, you just started, don't do nothing alone. Bring the friends to me. I will help you for the first meeting. So you listen to me, to what I say, you learn, and then very soon you will be able to do the meeting on your own. But if you don't do this, people will burn people. Burn means they will lose them. They will not convince them, and everybody losing the game if they cannot recruit people. Motivation is very important. So when you help people recruiting, you will get leadership on them. Why? Because you are their guardian angel. They will trust you. They will understand that you are really on their side, that you work with them, that you can help them. So they will rely on you. So when you will need them to do something, they will do it because they will feel gratitude. So please, when somebody get it, greet him, help him, show him the first 5 steps, and then be their guardian angel for at least 1 month. Some people takes a little bit less, some people take a little bit more, but you need to stick with them. You need to help them understanding the business. This business is very simple, very basic, but to be understood, it takes a little bit of time because it's not very user-friendly at the start. So help your downline. They will be thankful to you, and they will do the same to their downline. So duplication.
Emanuele, scusa, chiediamo però, perché a me interessa quello, ad Anna, cioè quali sono i problemi che riscontra su questa cosa, perché è quello che mi interessa.
Anna,
aspetta, Dudu, scusami, concludiamo la registrazione, diciamo quello che dobbiamo dire noi, poi apriamo il dibattito, ok?
Okay. So this is okay with me. I hope this was helping, and for sure we're gonna do another the next Zoom call.
Arrivo, Chico, stai lì.
Okay. Thank you, Barbara.
Okay, so we stop now. We stop the recording of the Zoom, and now if you have any question now, we can speak about it.